Right now, though, we are trying to help out Max on the second date update. We want to match him back up on a date with Shay. They did hang out. They went to Tiki Docks.
Yeah, it sounds like they had a really good date. This guy is really into her. He said everything was easy. She's gorgeous. Invited her back to his place, and he lives alone. He said his place was clean because I'm like, it has to be something at the house or whatever. But he's like, no, everything was great, and he honestly has no clue. So, yeah, I don't know what it could be.
All right, so
let's find out.
We have her on hold, Kevin?
Yes, we do.
All right, let's bring her on. Let's see if she'll just answer our questions. Shay, you there?
I'm here.
Hey, Shay, thanks for hanging on. We appreciate it. I know you're a little confused on what this is about, but it is about a date you recently went on. I'll just be upfront with you. And we want to see if we could talk to you about this date just for a couple minutes, if that would be cool. I just want to ask you a couple questions.
I have to say I love your show, but I can't believe that you're calling me about, like, a date. But this is just so weird.
Well, if you like the show, then you have heard our second date update before then, right?
I have.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Right.
congratulations, you're on it.
Oh, my God. This is so crazy.
So we want to talk to you about Max, and we heard about your guys' date at Tiki Docks, and then it sounded like it went so well that you ended up going to his house after and just kind of hanging out. He said he was a gentleman, and all was well there, and then he walked you to your car a little bit later, and that was it. And he's been trying to hit you up for another date, but has not heard anything, and is super confused by that. So he was just trying to get some answers, and we thought we'd help him out. So what's going on, Shay? You're not getting back to Max.
Yeah. No, I'm not. We had a good date at Tiki Docks, and he invited me back to his place, and he said, like, oh, maybe we can, keep the night going. And I said, okay. I was open to that. And we got back to his place. He's like, can I offer you a drink? I'm like, yeah, of course. I kind of thought I knew where this night was going. And he came back with, like, a glass of water and a deck of cards. And he was like, so, do you like games? Maybe we can play gin rummy or whatever game you like. I figured, like, okay, if I'm going back to his house, then I'm going back to his house, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, and instead, he comes out with, like, water. I felt like I was all of a sudden babysitting him. Like, it was just so weird. I don't mean to be offensive, but, like, I was all dressed up. Like, I was looking really pretty. I'm back at his house, like.
Yeah, you guys are just on different pages is what you're saying. You obviously were expecting something a little different to happen.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll tell you this. We do have Max on the phone with us as well. I don't think he obviously was picking up what you're putting down there. I want to bring him back on. Is that cool if we just talk to him for a second?
Absolutely.
All right, great. So, Max, you there?
Hey, I'm sorry. I was trying to be a gentleman. I don't really know how else to say that. I totally missed that. Wasn't used to. It was the first date, man. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't realize that that's what you were looking for. I didn't want to be put on pressure. Like I was trying to be a nice guy. I didn't mean to offend you.
No, I'm not offended. It just was not something a gentleman would do. It was something like a gentle boy would do.
Oh.
It was like, okay, yeah, like.
Wait, so if we don't hook up on the first date, then I'm not a gentleman?
That is not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that if you invite a girl back to your place and you're, like, offering her a drink, why would you bring out, like, water? Like, it just was like, it was just so weird. Like, I'm back. I wanted you to.
I didn't have any alcohol at the house. I'm sorry. I should have asked if you had wanted more alcohol. That's my bad. I didn't.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, next time, to be a gentleman, hook up on the first date and have booze at the house. That's my bad.
It is not even about that. It's about, like, continuing the expectations of what a date is. I don't want to play Dungeons and Dragons back at your house. Like, I don't want to,
This is just kind of rude at this point. Like, all right, well.
Well, I mean, obviously, Shay, you're hearing what Max is saying. He was erring on the side of being a gentleman and not pushing for anything. Like, you got to understand that. I mean, that's a good thing, right?
Respecting boundaries, getting consent, wonderful. But it just felt like I was babysitting you. Like, it went from like, we as ladies, we want a man who can provide, protect, and who's going to cherish us. And
was I like drooling and wearing a bib or something? I don't understand what I did to make.
You brought out a deck of cards, and
you don't like cards? I don't understand what kind of games are just no good for you.
Well, let me ask you this, Shay. Now Max knows kind of what you're looking for and in a guy. I mean, would you be willing to see him again?
Max, I think you're a sweet guy. I think that you are a lovely.
She's gonna say no. Let's just wrap this up. This is ridiculous. You don't have to do the whole sweet guy thing. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right. Well, we wish you luck, Max. Thanks for coming on, man. And Shay, thanks for your time. And you have a good day as well.
I didn't mean to make him feel less than or anything like that.
I'm still here. You don't have to talk about me in this.
I didn't know. I thought you said, okay, sorry.
All right, guys.
I don't want you to feel like that.
We're going to let you guys go. You guys have a great day, okay?
Bye. Thanks.
you.
You too.
All right. See ya.
He sounds so awesome.
He sounds super nice and fun. I did not expect her to take that side at all.
No. I mean, he's a good guy. What are you doing? What's wrong with that?
Like I said, he erred on the side of being a gentleman, and that cost him? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand that at all.
I think she really missed the boat on this one. So
yeah, I want to hear what you have to say about this. 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099. Hit us up. It's commercial-free New Country 99.5 QIK.